By the way, be careful of the sack. I didn't think about that. It was close to me. I'm lucky there wasn't more. It was just moist and hot. It was really awful. It was so wet there that there wasn't enough. Like it was in the in indigenous forest. So it rained every morning, so all the wood was wet. It took a while. You probably wouldn't have got it going without like proper fire starters to get all the wood on. You know, it would be like 30 seconds. Sorry. Instead of just like holding it. Got one video that made. Fair enough. You've seen enough of it. You got a lot more things to worry about in Taiwan or Las Vegas. The flies in Maine don't kill you as well. Yeah. Even, there's like, there might be some wolves around, but there's no bears.
Actually published it last summer, but it was like hyperlinked. So I just read it. It's great. That's one thing that's coming up. Pictures that are pretty bad or yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can only get to like the first like third or maybe call like around town or local news or whatever.
Yes, and my family, we can't. Can't clean. This girl, we come to the we can come out and stuff. So I have a barbecue. Yeah, clean right now.
And we are fires are cool because there's no like awkward silence. You just look at the fire. It's like whatever. There's always something to think about. You know, in Maine, when we were kids, we were like after summers. I think we had to give oh yeah, because you guys up there, we like spent a good part of the holidays just going around finding dead trees, knocking them down, breaking them up. I wish we had those. There was a dude at the camp, and one night when they went up, and starts bringing iron trees of the fire. Right there, we're not. Legs off and leaving the end of it burning. Yeah,
He's like, I have no friends. I'm trying to be hard to graduate.
I hope I can get over there and just to go there. Usually just go anywhere like along the Delaware River. It's not far, you know. Just go
None of my friends were kids had cars. Yeah. Is there another stockpile or is it just that box?
I don't even know.
well, it's just it's not much.
Hey, why don't you take all these out?
I don't know if they're good to burn. If they were
Oh, really?
if they were pre-done like that,
Oh,
they may be
right.
treated.
I don't know what they
Right.
are.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, that is something interesting.
It's a gardening. Oh, it's a wall for a. You put this half in and you put your, it's like to do flowers in. It looks like standard. Yeah, it's
They're like metal.
there. It is, yeah. Which isn't the biggest deal as long as it's not pressure treated. Like this will be all. You bring it by the fire. You make it fire. I mean, because it's
Are we supposed to burn this? Can we burn the wood in there? It's not for your garden? Okay, you're good.
good question.
Talk about asses.
I've gone mad. I've gone crazy. I've gone back to where I thought I lost. I've gone wild. Now I just want to go home. Lost my girl. Now she can't find me. She was the world. So I left the world behind. Now I'm not sure I can find my home. Oh, new day, who is that you? Oh, new day, who is that you? Oh, new day, who is that you? Reading letters to a young poet. I remember where it was I was going. I just didn't know it was so far from home. Is my home in heaven the way of the Lord? Everything forgiven, free room and board. Now that I could afford. Yeah, that could be my home. Oh, new day, who is that you? 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 All right, I think we got some kazoos out there for you. Yeah, be sure to give it to the people that most look like they want to play one, because we don't have a lot of them. Oh, he definitely looks like he wants to play one. You read him all wrong, I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, making it up. Yeah. That's exactly right. Okay, so now that you're armed and dangerous, you can probably tell by now I'm not like some camp counselor is going to start doing sing-alongs and going, okay, now the kazoos. I'm a folk singer. I'm traveling the country. I'm trying to get people to play with me to make the music I hear in my head, which is very orchestral. I hear choirs, I hear symphonies, I hear rhythms like you wouldn't believe. On any song I play, I guarantee you there is something your feet should be stomping. I don't know, no pressure. I keep exploring like the degrees to which I coerce people into playing with me. But on the other hand, we're only here tonight, and we're back on the road tomorrow. So this is the only chance for the orchestra to have its moment. So I'll shut up and start playing, and you start listening. And when you hear that music inside you that comes from what you're hearing, and I guarantee any of my songs, if you just listen to them and think about, well, what do I hear to that? You're going to hear this music inside of you, and the kazoo's a perfect way to let it out, or singing, or stomping your feet. But you will hear some accompaniment to what I'm doing. And if you do let that out, and if there's that weird moment where the liquor just flowed and the timing was all just perfect and everyone lets it out at the same time, that moment is the orchestra, and I've seen it happen, and you are the orchestra. And welcome to our first rehearsal together. Really hoping to be able to take this shit on the road. We're going to be... Okay. Now I'm going to play the most awkward, weirdest songs that you will have no idea how to participate with whatsoever that you've ever heard in your life. I'm not going to make it easy on you. I never said that was part of the bargain. My name is Nathan Moore, and these ideas are just coming to me. I hopped on like a freight train. I jumped in like a pool. Tagged along like a best friend. Followed you around like a fool. Turned my back on my family. Turned my back on all I knew. And in turn, they turned on me. And I stood there facing only you. Now here I am, alone for sure, banging my head upon your door. The lights are on, but no one's home. I can't take this anymore. I thought you were my lover, girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here huffing and a puffing, trying to blow this brick house air. All right, now, is there anybody here that would say, I tried it and I didn't hear any music inside me to that? I mean, I wouldn't doubt you. I'm not going to put you on the spot and question you about it. I was just genuinely curious.
Who didn't hear it? Raise your hand.
All my friends tried to warn me. Said I was heading for a fall. Flashing lights and flags of caution. Me, I drove right past them all. Signed on like a soldier, I love it. Never thought we'd go to war. If you didn't want to love me, then what did you love me like that for? Now here I am, alone for sure, banging my head upon your door. The lights are on, but no one's home. I can't take this anymore. Thought you were my lover, girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here huffing and puffing, trying to blow this brick house in. Yeah. There you go. That's exactly right. You have no idea how that little moment, how much pressure that took off of me, and how relieved, and it's just an amazing thing. See, I toured solo. Oh wait. All right, on the count of three. Mr. Meatloaf. Mr. Meatloaf. You know, I think we're doing good. I just started set 2. We got a little fire going. Everybody has kazoos. The sun's down. I'm still a little. You know, it's too hot for a condom. It is still. It's. I mean, as the sun's gone down, but it's still a little too early, too hot for a condom. I think. Are you coming? Are you coming?
Hey guys, that Simpler Time's not gonna drink itself.
Okay. Well, I will talk to you soon. I am in the middle of a set, so I will talk to you soon. Yeah. You're on the microphone. Okay, I will. I love you. I thought we had a ringer. I thought we had a bass player coming to join the orchestra. I was hoping he was just lost out there on the sidewalk somewhere. I guess I've always believed there was something wrong with me that I didn't even deserve to love. So I hurt myself, deserted my body, and then through bad health saw I in the world was so cold. I just stopped talking. I just like drinking and trouble. Sure, there's been times, there's been dues paid that I had been made, stolen by the sunshine in the middle of the day. There's been times I've seen what I might have been, and when I saw that's how she saw me, I turned my eyes away, and the world was so dark. I just stopped looking, unless of course you're talking for trouble. Can't remember it now. I'm sure you have some pearls of wisdom, but didn't your Bible tell you not to? Hey, this is not some song of redemption, and the singer who sings it is not out of line. 'Tis the world listens. If I don't quit talking, I just might get myself in trouble. Thank you. And see that I did that very purposefully, I think, because I've always loved sad songs, and I think one of the reasons I love sad songs is because a sad song, almost 100% of the time, is someone taking their pain and transforming it into something beautiful. Every time, or we would never sing it again, or never even think of it. And there's something about that transformative power of the craft and everything. It's like, I mean, if you meet a hot girl and she digs you, I mean, that's great, and it's a great song and it's fun. Or if you're angry at the law, and that's all those things are really beautiful things. I mean, yeah, but it's like it's so easy. It's like you're not turning anything into something else. And there's just something different about that. And like that to me, that song I just sang right there is probably one of my most honest, confessional, heartbreaking, just sad ass fucking low down songs. But I got a feeling that the orchestra can prove it to be beautiful. And you did. And that's why I couldn't remember any more of the words. And I mean, you weren't great. I mean, don't get carried. I mean, but at the same time, you definitely invoked the idea for me of like, yes, how triumphant and beautiful is this the potential here. It's just thank you guys for stepping up to the plate there and at least causing excitement. Yeah, speaking of which, we're here at the bottom of the eighth, and it's Creepers 10 to Lurkers 12. For the first time tonight, the Lurkers have taken the lead. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Creepers are the ones that communicate with us and participate as we go, and the Lurkers are the ones that just watch. And we love the Lurkers, but we really want them to become Creepers for so many reasons. Wait till you get over here and see what we do with you. You might have been right the whole time. So somebody should take the xylophone, because almost every single one of my songs is really, really easy to play on the xylophone. So just saying, right there, it's right there. There's some other, like there's lemon, paper mache lemon shakers in here. There's sock puppets if you want to steal the webcast for a moment, and the sock puppets already know all the words to all the songs and everything, so you just put them on and you can make a little music video with our webcast. Please have at it, it's yours. Didn't that sound good? I was carved from a block of wood 1,000 years old by a boy who gave me my eyes and arms and legs. God, he's getting good at getting me to do as I'm told. But he can't hear me. I beg. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, to one of them walking down this modest street. Gotta write that letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer. she can almost see me breathing. Look up, there's a young man with a cross. Try to get the light just right so you don't see them, but they're always there. So I'm aware who's boss. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, half of them fall down. Dear Bucketeer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear Bucketeer. Whom it may concern, yes, I am complaining. I've been thinking, it's been hurting my brain. Seems I am always young, but he keeps aging. It's different now. Some things never change. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, I can't be still and still be me. Gonna write another. Dear Bucketeer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear Bucketeer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear Bucketeer. Put it home. Good work, guys. You can make demands. Okay, you got it. Yes. Brad is watching? In a land far, far away. I guess Montreal. I got my kazoo all tangled up in my... Oh, your radar? You made it over. All right, here we are, bottom of the 8th. It's Creepers 13, Lurkers 7. That's thanks to a leap across the abyss by Brad Barr himself. Welcome to the lounge, the Creeper Lounge. That's awesome. I from here till there, I cannot wait to see that name whenever I see it. I can't believe all I've seen is over. I can't believe how beautiful it's been so far, so far. I rode the road, New York to San Francisco. Took 10 years to make it to the Shenandoah. Quite a few cars quite a few cars. I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. Now I can't wait to hear whether Joe won or lost in the race. Oh, I'd be there, but there's a party just down the way. Tonight I feel like playing. Tonight I feel like playing. It's actually funny that that happened because I was already like taking two roads in my head, which happens to me a lot of times during that verse. I wrote this song when my band broke up in like 2001, and I moved back home to Virginia, and I thought about whether or not I was ever going to play music again. And I thought about it for like a year, you know. Got a job at the YMCA, folding towels, taking cards, doing magic tricks. I added the last part to the job description. And I sat there for a year, and I thought, God, I don't think, I mean, it was not easy to live on the road and live that way, even when you had all that help. We had a band, you know, that's 30. Something to that. It's like, it's hard to leave a band. But if a band leaves you, so I moved back to home. And then, I mean, the long story short, because of all that contemplation and sitting on my ass there at home, I wrote this whole batch of songs I just couldn't wait for the world to hear. And I had to leave to sing all those songs that I wrote, thinking about never leaving or writing again. And that year I saw every single one of my brother's high school football games where he was the star quarterback. And like, I was there for every single game, not just the home games, but the away games too. I was all in, and it was a winning season. We were going all the way to state. It was unbelievable. And there was only one night that I ever missed that entire year, and that was the night that there was this party right down the road from the house, and there was supposed to be music played, and I hadn't played music in a while, and I decided I was going to miss Joe's football game and go to the party. And I was so excited about it, and happy that I wrote this song that day about going to the party in Luray, and I mean, missing Joe's football game in Luray and going to this party instead. So I go to the party, and the party sucks, and I'm wondering how Joe's doing at the ball game, and you know, whether he's winning or losing. I mean, I'm into this season. I just wanted to play some music. Nobody was playing any music. Everybody's younger than I thought they were going to be, and a little bit drunker than I hoped they'd be, and I wasn't as drunk as I probably should have been. All of a sudden, this fight breaks out in the bedroom, and I'm a pacifist, which is, in times like these, another name for a complete coward, and I jumped out the window as fast as I could to get away from the party. Next thing you know, my foot goes through the window that I didn't know was there on the basement ground level, and I'm off to the emergency room, and with this huge hole in my foot. Yep. So then, they sew me up at the emergency room, and I tour around, you know, doing the folk singer thing. Eventually, I write this record, and I really like this album, and I go out, and I'm touring it, and I'm having fun. I'm getting the bug again. Things are feeling good. And, you know, about 7 years later into it, all of a sudden, this piece of glass starts coming out of the top of my foot. And I didn't know what to do because I don't have health insurance. I prayed, and it kept coming out, and I was like, oh my God, this is a huge piece of glass. They left this huge piece of glass in my foot, and I didn't know what to do. I tried to pull it out with tweezers, and I almost nearly died. So I was touring around, and like every night I get to the hotel room, and I just soaked my foot I carried a bag of Epsom salt. I'd get the bath water as hot as I could. I'd pour it into the hotel trash can, and I'd soak my foot, and I would try to get it out with tweezers, and This is a terrible story, but you guys are good. You guys are great victims because eventually I got to be able to tell this story because every time I sing this song, that's what I'm thinking about. Now I can't wait to hear whether Joe won or lost in Luray. Oh, I'd be there, but there's a party just down the way. And tonight I feel like playing. Tonight I feel like playing. Oh, and Daniel's gonna be there, that's such a good feeling. I bet Dad's laughter is gonna shake the ceiling. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home. And I'm pretty sure I'm bound to miss the highway. No one around here could ever know how good I was at that. But I'd miss them more. I'd miss them more. Who knows, I might meet a girl that wants to go somewhere. Well, now I could take her there. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Driving to the radio, dancing with the rabbits on a stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. Yeah, someday I'll figure out how to thread all those stories into a nice cohesive little yarn. It is a true story. I still got that huge hunk of glass sitting in an Altoids tin on my shelf at home, and I'm going to turn it into a necklace. And it was an amazing year for me being able to see all Joe's football games. And I did write this song on that very day of that party that to me is now, it's like almost like a Mark Twain moment in my life. That party, the day of the party, did Joe win or lose in Luray? And will Nathan survive his fears? I'm going to get that someday. That was terrible. That was very meandering, and I'm afraid I apologize. What's that? He won the game, and eventually my neighbor doctor had to perform surgery on me after hours in his office. I guess I'm allowed to say that. He's my doctor. It was a barter. But it never came out, and for like a month, it was the first time in my life I ever had like wheelchair service at the airport because I could no longer walk, and I was still on the road touring, but I could not go to a clinic because I could not pay the bill. I mean, it was just that it would have been $2,000 to $3,000 easy. So I just soaked my foot in the motel trash can every night like clockwork. I would get back there as quick as I could. Not a lot of partying that tour, unless they had a trash. Yeah, the Brooklyn show, yeah, exactly. It became a bit. It became part of my show. It was right during the healthcare debate. That irony, as a folk singer, did not escape me for sure. It was right during the heart of the healthcare debate, and I'm touring with this glass I'm hoping it's coming out of my foot. Any night, I'm like, it's just gonna come. Nature's doing its course. The thing was huge. Oh my God. Apparently, I could sue because that thing was huge. Yeah, it looks a lot like an arrowhead. I'm gonna make a necklace out of it, but yeah, right now it's just sitting in a jar at home. So ew, gross. But I think as a songwriter, I just think that's really funny too about that, because a lot of people that ask for that song, they really like that song and it touches them. It's really simple to them. And I almost, without fail, every time I sing that song, I feel my foot go through that window again. I think about all 7 years. I think about everything I just said, but just like really fast. Someone else has got to start singing that song. Someone's got to cover that. I bet you they changed that verse too. Bet you $1. Oh, she actually, the host demanded a couple of things. I have not fulfilled both of those demands yet. Something about life tricks me into living it wrong. To hurry, to worry, why, what a waste. It all comes back to me before too long. And the worse it is for me, the better it tastes. There's forbidden smoke drifting up into the tableland. There's a clack of the typewriter at 3 in the morning. Searching for the lines in imagination trapped. Do I die in order to be reborn? Something about life tricks me into living it wrong. To hurry, to worry, why, what a waste. It all comes back to me before too long. And the worse it is for me, better it tastes. Me, I go for days without even sleeping, thinking I might write some masterpiece. Wind up with hardly even bears, repeating man, my muse just tea. Something about life tricks me, living it wrong. To hurry, to worry, why, what a waste. It all comes back to me for too long. And the worse it is for me, the better it tastes. Yeah, I fall in love almost every day. I mean, I fall so deep, I'm a silly boy. But then even when I'm giving my heart away, I'm like a child with a broken toy. Something about life tricks me into living it wrong. To hurry, to worry, why, what a waste. It all comes back to me for too long. And the worse it is for me, better it tastes. Something about life tricks me into living it wrong. To hurry, to worry, why would I wait? It all comes back to me before too long. And the worse it is for me, the better it tastes. Yeah. She made me play it. The host demanded. Oh, connection got lost. You're back now. Okay. You never heard that? No, the host asked for that. It's an old song. What's that? Well, that was a new thing. I'd never gone there with it. You guys inspired that. Mouth. Quit making fun of me. Make me eggs. What's shaking? All right, so there's a lot. All these songs have way too many parts that are yours that I can't break it down for you. I can't. I wish we had time. I should maybe one Fiasco somewhere someday should just be one tune that we really break down and everybody gets their parts. And that would be an interesting Fiasco. We can get theatrical, but other than that, it's just intuition based. Are we there yet? Are we still here? Oh, does time just disappear? I've been thinking on this for years. Are we there yet? Or are we still here? On Monday morning I knew I had to mow my lawn, but I didn't wanna. Then Tuesday come and gone, and all the way through Thursday it rained. And then on Friday, well, the weekend that comes. Well, are we there yet? No. Are we still here? Yeah. Oh, does time? No, just disappear. Yeah. Oh, I've been thinking on this for years. Are we there yet? Are we still here? Well, the next Monday morning I rose up bright and early, ready to mow. I pulled the cord and Lord, lo and behold, the grass was too tall, the mower wouldn't go. So are we there yet? Are we still here? Oh, does time just disappear? Yeah, I don't know. What should go there? Anything? Nothing, right? Or maybe woo. Is that too cheesy? Well, are we there yet? No. Are we still here? Yeah. Oh, does time woo just disappear? Whoa. I've been thinking. No. No. Wait. Shit. All right, you guys. I don't know. You guys tell me something that I don't know. Are we there yet? Are we still here? Oh, does time just disappear? I've been thinking on this for years. Are we there yet? Are we still here? I just been letting that little lawn of mine go. I sit on the porch, rocking a chair, laughing along as it grows up over my house, up into the air. So are we there yet? Are we still here? Or does time just disappear? I've been thinking on this for years. Are we there yet? Are we still here? I like that. What? Are we there yet? Are we still here?
Yes.
Or does time
What?
just disappear?
Huh?
Yeah, huh? Huh?
Oh, one on every corner. Going? You have a cancer. Cancer? Sorry. I'm not just a cancer. Oh my God. Oh, PSA. Thanks for the beer.
While on my way to walk through the garden, while on my way I stopped in the city. Still want to walk through that garden someday. I hope that garden will wait for me. And then a man who looking at my hands said he could tell I didn't work just by my fingers. I'd be proud to show him these hands now. It's funny how that memory lingers. Last night I heard the people's by the pond trailing way off in the distance. I felt like I died on the day I was born. Just dreamt this whole life up in an instant.
Looking for something to sleep. I think he's dead. No, definitely dead. Alright, let's take it over the harmonic. Oh, no, no. It's a miracle.
First he didn't know and he didn't know that he didn't know. And then he didn't know but he knew that he didn't know. Later he knew but he didn't know that he knew. And last he knew that he knew. He was not alone. Put that on my tombstone. Oh, he rode every road and he rode down the river and sang every song that he sung for the lovers that left from the ledge. Hung up in the night, oh, he took it and shook it as he looked for the light. It couldn't be showed. Put that on my tombstone. Well, if somebody laughs, he's taking the motion. Though he defied it, believe deep in the ocean. You know, that's right the line where the sky meets the ocean. You gotta breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. where the wild wind blows. Put that on my tombstone. He thought they could fight and he fled without grieving in small-minded rooms. He said, I believe I'll be leaving. And he hung his hat where the woman he loved knew how to take it. Enough is enough. He was not a no. Somebody put that on my tombstone. Thank you. I realized that there's it's sort of been pretty cool to like find out. I've learned a lot on this trip that we're on, and I there was when we did the Fiasco, I think it was in Asheville. I was shown this movie. What was the name of that movie? It was about like how in our society we have a lot of people that are manic depressive, and we drug the hell out of them. And if they don't respond to the drugs, then we institutionalize them. And a lot of the people that we drug and institutionalize are actually really awesome people. And you know, I think a lot of the ways that I've kept myself out of the bad situations other people have, I'm not quite sure. But when I watched this movie, I was like, wow, I'm manic depressive, and I was like. But in a way, it was such an awesome movie that it was like a good time to find out you're that, because instead of a doctor saying, oh, you're manic depressive, I think you should take this. I was watching this awesome movie in this house, and the movie is like, you're manic depressive, it's awesome. It's like it's like a gift that you've gotten, and it's like a curse. You know, like I have friends that for some reason they feel like though I'm driving away with droves with the pain of the animals and the like, oh my God, I don't even know he's going to say these blades of grass are screaming beneath my steps. But it was just really neat to hear some of the things I heard in that, because there's the thing that enables me to do what I do, like to write these songs and to be out here and to make hippie fiasco rides again and stuff, like to do all that kind of stuff is because I'm a bit of a mess. My mind is going crazy all the time. It's taking every little piece of information, every little bit of energy, and doing something with it. And I think the thing that was driving me crazy about my life for so long, for like 7 years as a solo performer and traveler, was that people just came and sat and watched me play, and then I would try to play, and they would clap and stuff like that. But I was like, I was making up like everything that they were feeling or doing or being there. I was like left to my imagination, because I just didn't. There was no real interaction. There was no real discourse, and it's weird because at the same time I just want to be a good songwriter. I don't want to be like a a guy, you know. I don't know. I don't know. It's the whole thing is this for me is a vision quest that I'm in the middle of. I'm in the middle of a true vision quest, because my life has sent me a lot of mixed signals, and and there's ways that I want direct answers, like from the entire universe. And it's sort of like those moments where you're like, all right, God, if you're real, move that beer. Move it. Come on, if you're real, move that beer. Move it. Sorry I wasn't the knight, shining amore, more like the morning, coughing up a cloud. Wish I was the happy ending, not just the plot twisting about. 'Cause I feel shallow and hollow, a dream deferred. That was actually awesome. Like a hangman, hanging on every word. Here I am on 29 South with a cigarette dangling from the side of my mouth, and I love you on its toes, on the tip of my tongue. A weed too deep, a song to be sung. I feel shallow and hollow, like a dream deferred, like a hangman hanging on every word. Sorry I wasn't the knight, shining a more light, the morning, coughing up a cloud. Wish I was the happy ending, not just the plot twisting about. 'Cause I feel shallow and hollow, and dreams deferred, like a hangman hanging on every word. Well, thanks for having me. I should shut the fuck up because I'm not in a good mood. And this started a few days back. I started having spiraling into one of my things that I do, and I tried to talk it away or explain it, and the words aren't coming to me, and they aren't making me feel better. And I have this crisis of faith from time to time, and I set out on this whole journey because, like I said earlier, I'm on a vision quest, and I'm looking for answers, what to do with my life, and where it's supposed to take me, and where I'm supposed to go. And I thought it would become so clear as I leapt off the highest precipice I could find. But even flying hasn't answered my question, and it's weird because we're this is like our farthest point east, and then we're turning and going back. We're 3/4 of the way through, and it's an interesting time and an odyssey and a journey when you set out to find some answers, and then you start seeing yourself come in the full circle that brings you back, and you're wondering if you found what you went looking for. And And just the last few days, I feel like I've really been wondering whether or not I got my answers, and like it just breaks my heart to have not gotten any. Again, because I'm 40 years old. I live in my dad's basement or my brother's basement, whichever. I spread it out between the two of them so they don't get sick of me. And this weird thing, people my whole life have been like in print and like newspapers, like this guy's like one of the best songwriters of his generation. Like, why the fuck would you say that to somebody? Like, why do I have to deal with both ideas? Why couldn't I just fail? I could have failed gracefully. I know I could have failed gracefully. I could have put this shit into something else. But the world did not let me fail gracefully. It affirmed me every step of the way. It's an amazing life. I love everybody that I see, and it's great. So, and it's just so goddamn confusing. That's the end of my show. Well, this is what we call a fiasco. You guys sounded great on your kazoos, and I'm Nathan Moore, and we're not going anywhere. This is 24/7.
We hear you.
There you go. That's what I do. Some nights some nights I feel like I know the answer, and some nights I feel like I don't know the answer. But I broke a sweat. I sang a bunch of songs.
Yeah, man,
You guys
broke your
play.
fever.
I broke the fever.
Broke
Yeah.
the fever. We might be right there with you.
Funny, it was a weird show. Like I didn't see any way out of that.
There was no way out of it.
There was no way out of it.
Nope.
Not for me.
It's like going on a bear hunt. Can't go around it, huh? Can we get a witness? Shark fishing.
What's that? I think the reason I got so emotional tonight is it the kids show or the whole thing? I don't want to. I know the way out. Actually, I just hate it. It's just my own shit. Like I know it's just like I don't want to play Muddy River all night fucking long, but knowing that's not going to keep me engaged. It's not ever. I can play River night watching. And those nights I think Muddy River. And then the other nights, like you never can get to it. Ah, it's so hard. What's that? That is sweaty.
Today's the day.
That felt like a hometown gig though. That happens to me all the time in stand. I have meltdowns like that in front of like mom, grandma, everybody's out there. Like, my head is just like, ah. And I'm not even sure like tonight. It was coming off the Del Fest and shit. And what processing, you being here, like yeah, there's a million things that I not that shit. I mean, not that. But it just brought me. Memorial Day. About those that died in war. We are.
Artists have always been soldiers.
They're gonna like defend freedom.
Right.
Somebody's gotta actually live it.
Hey, the 11. What are you doing? What? The 11? So maybe we'll come in. Maybe. We might come in.
Oh, sorry. And then Brad was there. That even made it worse. I'm sorry, Brad, that was true. I wish that you had just inspired me to find a different place, but you just thinking of you made it even more complicated. No offense. You know I mean no offense by that. It was all really like, it's not what I want. Like I know I have to do. That's not what I mean. I'm not shooting for that. Like that's so far. I mean, but it happens, and it's not all bad. I mean, I can still play guitar a little bit, sing the songs. It's just I'm a mess as I'm doing it. And sometimes it is. I mean, it's all informs things, I guess.
It's also not all your responsibility. It's like it's the audience.
That's what I think too.
Oh yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't feel like
Right.
So true.
So true.
Other people's.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you
that's,
break a 20?
you know, if I'm to be completely honest, that's what I'm trying to say when I say all that bullshit that comes out. But you can't really say what you're trying to say.
Just give
But
me 10.
what I meant by manic depressive is that like I can feel everybody's shit. You know, like every little twitch of your psyche, like every little fearful moment, every little or good for better or worse. Like, but I mean, you don't want to say that. Like, oh, you don't know me. You don't, like that's a bullshit thing to say. But it's just this like crazy sensitivity that like can be really maddening sometimes. It's like I can't do this. I can't like open the emotions that it takes to sing a song properly. And with this much information, it's it's really weird. I mean, unless it's an overload, because like one of the best I've sang this entire tour was in that bar. That was the craziest, most loudest, chaotic thing ever. But that was like the opposite.
That's almost like a drowning out.
Yeah, that was just like, oh my god, it was almost freeing in a way I'd never felt before. Much less like any other idea. But so there's no perfect.
Wait, why was it?
Because nobody was paying any attention to me, so I played like harder and loud. I was just singing my ass off. I didn't feel and like there were some people that were digging it, but it was so loud in there that I felt like when you're shouting at someone that's like over there, you're not self-conscious. But if you're shouting at them and they're right there, you are. But if I don't know where the cat is, it was like I could play and shout like that, like no one can hear me. I don't know where the cat is, and it felt so good. I felt like when I was playing so huge, but like right here, I don't play this. I really should. If I was a pro, I would play like I played in that loud ass bar like all the time, because I would just, no. Seems like that would be so rock and roll. Just like fun, just like fucking, just doing my thing.
I think there was more money on this.
They put it in the hat.
Good job.
To you, Nathan.
What's that?
And you don't have to answer me right now. Do you want to go back to New Jersey tonight? Or do you want to stay here?
Go to your mom's house?
We'd go to my friend Drew's house. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Nathan, thanks for some music tonight.
Oh yeah,
Great.
man, for sure.
See you guys soon.
Anytime.
Yo,
Um,
when are you gonna take all those pictures you took?
I'm just gonna give them to her. She
Yeah,
can do
yeah,
whatever
it'd be
she
great-
wants
great
with them.
and,
Everybody's
Same
because
thing,
in the
no
hat.
picture.
Please.
Oh, I don't
thank
give it.
you.
I don't know. I could care less. Except I know my face is. Thank you. I could tell I felt like I was just like beet red and like sweating the whole time too.
You were, but that's okay.
And it was crazy feeling.
Yeah, I wanted to set up over here. Not
Yeah,
in the
probably
sun.
should have.
It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of like hiding over there. You gotta hide. There.
Right. No, you're probably
Blend in with the tree.
right on the money.
Want a lighter?
Yeah. But at least I know, like, I mean, I definitely, I mean, I think I might be onto something that I can't do this performing thing. But I have a record I want to make and a movie that I want to make from this experience, for sure. And I can see what comes from that. But I think I'll just, part of what Hippie Fiasco is so awesome is that it saved me from how like suicidal fucking touring was making me before I discovered this. And this has like made it exciting and bearable. I could do it. It had a vibrancy and stuff like that. But now like I don't know. Like
You're
Well, you know, the
tired
thing too is, I mean, you really cut off a huge fucking chunk of time.
yeah.
I mean, March to July.
right.
You're tired.
I mean, that's
It
not,
had to be.
It's like somewhat
allowed to
expected or
break down,
natural to
too.
be feeling a little.
No, but it's still it is an odyssey and it is a vision quest. There's no other way that this could have gone down. I am, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I'm in this like sort of weary mystical place after 3 months of being on the road. I ain't got no home in this world anymore. I'm asking big questions on mountaintops. I'm sure like home for a month.
And you'll be asking a whole other set of questions.
There's never any.
Right, exactly.
There's
Right,
really nothing.
There's
right.
never answers.
What is there? Is it just right? Math has answers. I like that. See?
That's true. That's okay.
Right. The thing that frustrates me is that it would sort of not, I'm like the perfect dude to not even have to ask these questions. Because I don't have a family. I don't have, a child. Like, I am possessed by this need to write all these fucking songs. I do go out on the road for like anybody, it's so easy to convince me, like, look, I mean, things are going great. You're writing, people like it, you're getting decent paying gigs. What's the issue? And like it's like a flip of the switch. Like it's growing. It's not like you're completely at a standstill. Like I've always felt things getting a little bit better. So I'm not sure why I'm so frustrated.
You have the songwriter now?
What's that?
You have the songwriter?
To be frustrated? So I'm doing maybe that's it. I haven't written, but yeah, you could be onto something.
I suppose the country's not all that different anymore. She knows a lot.
She's not hemming it out.
Right.
think a lot of that feeling too comes from being so like almost disconnected from so many things.
What do you mean?
You know, like you can like as connected as you are, like you see, you know, like you hear everything, but all this, you know, everything's going on at once. There's this like severe singularity to it. Too. What is that for?
Right.
What is this for?
Right. That is the. I mean, it's part of my burden that I want to figure out too. So that is why I love Hippie Fiasco. I really think I would be a kick-ass part of a team, doing something, like working on a movie, or like if I was the camera, I'm a soldier, and like I love, you know, I really get into the shit that I'm doing, and I have a skill set. It's just, and it's weird because I'm generating all this I mean, and it just gets surreal because it's like I'm putting all this energy into me in a way that I don't even know if I want it. Like and then when I do see it, like I meet people that like a lot of people that really love my music freak me out. I told you that. It's and I don't know what, but I do want the. I want to make the big music. I'm a Delfest, and I can't like stop at having visions of the music I want to make. You know, like oh my God, let me add it. Give me the Preservation Hall Jazz Band just for one song, please. I definitely have those dreams, like as big as anybody ever has.
Probably get them. Just have to ask.
Right.
Right, exactly. That's what
Are they
I,
on Jam Cruise?
that's what I said. That's what I was saying to you.
Right.
You know, the relationships you make, Fiasco. It's like,
Seriously, man. Like,
I guess for me, it's like it's almost like the kids thing too. It's like, what is it about me that as every why? Because there is something about me that fucks all that shit up. It doesn't make those connections. It doesn't. You know, I've known Drew Emmett for years. Like, there's a reason why. Like, his birthday bash last night. We weren't up there singing a Nathan Moore tune. I don't know what that is, but there's something about me that it's. I try even like. I've always been really like willing to pursue everybody. Definitely not. I'm not sure why that gravity. I don't have that gravity.
but you do. I mean, like,
it's a wild gig.
you do. It's just, you know, like ALO always wants to play your songs. You know.
Right, but then I'll chicken out or whatever. I mean, I'm just like I'm the foot shooter. I'm like one of those fools. Like I'm just sort of like this bumbling thing. Like I just fuck it up every time. Like, oh, okay, well, no. It's like I don't know. I don't know why that is. It's because I don't feel like I'm that like I don't feel like I'm that weird, like that nuts.
What do you mean you don't feel like you're that?
Well, not like a lot of people that have this kind of energy, like just become like raging alcoholics,
Right.
or and like they're just always passed out at the right time.
Right.
They're like written off because they're useless on that level. I'm not written off for that reason. Like it's sort of different. It's almost because I got too much energy. I've seen friends of mine do that too, like way worse than me. They're just like too much. It's like, no, I'm not gonna call on you. I love you. I think you're great, but you're just too much.
Too excited.
You're sort of a mess.
You're intense.
You're intense. You're all intense. Yeah.
Way to look at it.
Right?
What do you think? How you feeling, Chad? Are you? Chad's sick.
Get it. So I'm the kind of person, if you tickle me, I will like flail. I will start kicking uncontrollably. I
Like we'll
can't
knock
help
over
it.
the computer.
Pretty much. I'll end up on the ground like rolling.
Well,
I'm glad y'all are here. I really, truly am. I'm glad I got to see you.
I'm glad.
Glad you got to witness a fiasco. You never know what's going to be, but you got a lot of ideas there. What we're trying to do. It was definitely a good old Memorial Day fiasco here in Brooklyn.
good Monday.
Yeah.
Next stop.
I didn't. There's just this sort of, you know, you could see just this sort of way it can go. Like, you know, like
Right,
it's just wide open to interpretation.
Right. Yeah.
For everyone.
This one was a little
Kind of creating.
different because it wasn't
I do.
too set up.
I do wonder though, like did people realize they could just come? You know, because I feel like if
Right.
people really get the show, there would be more of your actual fans here.
Right. Yeah. We did a tear. This is the worst one we promoted, and I'm not sure why that is.
I mean, it's also
But
maybe the fact that just when it fell too.
When it fell, and there's like, I mean, it's different scenes, like the way the host wants it packaged. Like some have been like don't really advertise, and some
Push it out.
some do, and then some are in the middle.
Yeah, it really has everything to do with the host. Tough place and what they want.
You know, you should. Well, somebody. Well, you don't do that. Somebody should invite that fiasco for like a whole room, like to their kindergarten class. That would be so. Because I was thinking tonight,
See?
like with all these like things.
Exactly.
So fun to have.
It seems like it would be a no-brainer, doesn't it?
Like it would be so fun for kids to just be like invited into this.
It would be really fun for the kids.
Well, see, this is another interesting thing. You say that because Nathan's initial thing when we started doing this was this debate on whether or not we should invite children, like whether or not kids should be allowed at fiascos because they take away from what he's doing, you know, because there's all this little kid energy and like the parents are chasing
From the
after
theater
kids,
aspect of it.
Yeah.
and you know, it's kind of like people are moms and they're not necessarily parents, or you know, or becoming the children themselves is kind of what we actually.
But then ever since we started having that debate, we've had like all these amazing run-ins with kids and all the sock puppets and all. It's just it's like this other storyline that's going on simultaneously.
They were from Stanton, actually, in the front row.
Oh, that was playing the kazoo? Yeah, that was
Wait,
good.
what?
Yesterday.
Had a
A
family.
little baby?
Yeah,
Oh,
there were like
really?
2 kids and a family from Stanton. But that kid was having a blast. And trying really hard to play the kazoo. But there was an amazing girl kazoo. Where was that? In New Mexico. Best kazoo player ever. Seriously. She was like 5, maybe? 6 or something?
I bet too it would be a whole other thing too if it was like, you know, it's like this kind of thing where like a parent drags his kid and his kid just kind of feels like he's with all these adults.
Right.
Other than this thing that was like, okay.
Right.
Okay, great.
But anyway. Well, I think we're gonna head out.
Thanks for coming.
Or do you guys need if anybody one of you guys wants to crash, which is be a little uncomfortable for everyone.
I think we might go to Jersey.
Do you want to do that? I know Chad was kind of like, he wanted to get out.
What's that?
And you were feeling like you wanted to go, right?
Can you drive?
Of course.
Of course. Of course, she says. Nice.
I'll see you later.
Glad you came.
Yeah.
Me too.
We'll see you. I don't know when I'll see you again.
Will be.
Probably won't be for a minute.
We'll be here. We'll be
Hey,
in Mountain Jam and
Yeah, man.
stuff.
Great seeing you.
Next stop, Jersey. Yeah?
Fish.
Oh, that's where we've been.
My first fish show ever tomorrow.
Really?
Apparently. That's the rumor.
I hope I got it in me.
You'll see a lot of that. Let's just entertain.
Yeah.
Especially when they start hopping on trampolines.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I'll jump
Right.
up and down. I can jump up and down with the best of them.
They're rocking.
What is that, a brownie or something?
Oh, yeah. I would offer you some, but I'm sick.
Yeah, right. Isn't that
Sorry,
great?
buddy. Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah.
bro. I didn't have to
Being
get up.
sick is so awesome. I can't wait to get sick.
And then you get to eat all the brownies.
I don't want all that.
I was sitting there thinking, how can I don't know if I can make it tomorrow. So I can do it. Probably.
What did you just say?
I'm like, not
Well, I've definitely been to a sick show with you and you're not feeling bad.
but I'm not in the middle of this.
Go.
What was that?
Your phone is right there. Thank you.
That's a great spot for it, by the way.
Aha.
It's usually lit up.
Yeah.
I stole my car. Of course, it's my computer, so it's easier for me.
Are these dead?
They might be. So.
Dude, where's Mando's at?
Right.
Usually every time that thing comes out, I usually put the thing all the way on the bottom. Because I don't want to crush the lemon shakers.
They're on their way back home.
You have to really like, yeah, you have to really, you have to,
There are a bunch of good wives in that box.
Supposedly they're warm.
Oh, are they?
They're not that warm. They're not warm like. Yeah, you know what? In Europe, they're warm. What? Yeah, the Europeans invented everything.
Invented what?
White one are.
There's two of them. There's that one and the other one's not up. Power strip is ours. It doesn't. I'll help you in a minute. I can do that whole thing.
Who is this?
Really. Just go sit down. I'll totally do it.
all right.
How's the computer status?
So I was just telling them, like, getting bad, like, this is not, like, plugging, like, we're working on it.
So now,
I'm like, great. Yeah, I know you don't want to leave. I know you don't want to leave. Really? Good. Good for that. That's light. Little wet.
Yeah, but not noticed.
You're not. So you're human. You're human, right? You got warm beer.
How far is it?
Oh my god. Right?
About 200?
You can't fuck with me for that. It's stupid. You can't. If I'm more Sure.
I like animals better than people, right? So then what's the fucking interview?
That's not right.
First of all, you go, whenever I protect it, I'll use the white wall. You know what I'm saying? I totally agree. Wipe it off. Put your top.
You guys are funny. I love that.
Not funny?
Are you trying to argue or what?
No, I'm asking a question.
Funny. You're not asking a question.
I know.
You're like,
I can't.
oh, play. Oh.
What's your song?
I can. No, this is definitely. This came before Kanye West. Really? I can. Really, before Kanye West. That's really not sorry. Yeah, that too. I didn't say you sound like that. Sing it. I honestly don't have that. Could be this in the moment. It's not bad. Huh? That is a way of putting it. Absolutely. That is a way of putting it. Come on, no, like what would you call that? Like, yeah, of course you have.
I think we might drive to Jersey.
Stubborn is still fair.
Driving the night.
Yeah.
Stubborn feels it. Stubborn's cool. Like, stubborn's good. Like, stubborn's persistent. I'm not saying that's a good trait to have. Because it does, yeah, and it could delete things, but at the end of the day, like, if you are going to drive yourself forward, that's a really good attribute. If you're focused, if it's not focus, you're flailing, that's good. What's your focus? The stock market, actually.
No,
Don't change every like couple months. I like photography.
that's where it is.
You see, me too.
Once we get there.
We'll get arrested eventually.
And by the way, I don't
I
know
find
about
really
one.
know
Like, that is and by the way, I don't have a problem with one beer. European? No. But, I mean, I'm not mad at people that bring, I'm mad at people that bring beers and... You know what, they were cold, and then the temperature stopped them, so... No, I was just saying, like, it helped you up by, like, warm beer is better than no beer.
I'm not
Yes, it
completely.
is. Absolutely. You got that right. I got everything right. You're like crossing over to the like. I cross over to the dark side, but my glass is not half full or half empty. What? It's like I'm crashing into a wall, but I don't know. Am I exploding? No, it's more like crashing. Or am I like
It's all part of my
not
business.
exploding?
I'm one of definitely personally, and everybody's on their own.
But maybe not.
Low vision blessings.
You're driving a BMW? It's sort of like a wall, but it's temporary. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It was good. I just.
No,
I thought it was pretty awesome. I wish someone else would play. It's not a pop album, because we were at a Fiasco and someone brought one. And it seemed to fit every song no matter who was playing.
There's a very fine line.
Yeah, like not adjusting the along with you're like cold. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Well, it was really rainy yesterday.
Where's that? Where's that apple this one? Is there a bunch of them over here? Is there a bunch of them over here? Wait, were you in there that night when fucking I was talking to that girl? It was so funny. But that girl was such a bitch because after she said that, I started laughing with her. And I was like, and she started getting pissed at me because I was laughing at her joke. I told her to go fuck herself. She walked away. But like, how can you be that fucking hostile? Like, you know what I mean? I'm laughing at your joke right now because you just made fun of me. What I said is fucking funny. It's like, yeah, there was humor to it. She obviously had her period.
Why you say that? Why you feel bad? Oh my God, that's crazy. That's so stupid.
It's the easiest way out. Wait, how did Jewish people get out of jail? You never made a stupid assumption before, though? Hold on, how did Jewish people get out of jail?
I'm not saying I never did anything, never. I don't say that. Like, ever.
That's awesome, I love that joke. Like, it's just
Fair enough, right?
you can't take credit for it.
Because I'm human, I make a lot of mistakes. But that was kind of like a blatant reaction.
No, but it was also sort of. It wasn't a blatant reaction, it was an actual reaction. It's still there, it was like, you're the funniest person I ever met. And I go, you obviously never watched TV.
I don't know. A lot of times I just put it in the pocket of the guitar case. Like the.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Awkwardness is the best.
Sorry,
You do.
Oh, let's go.
I was using the Force the whole way on that. I was really into it though.
Were you using the dark Force or
The regular one. But yeah. The good side.
should election.
Oh my god, dude. What if you had... Oh my god, I got a good shirt idea.
What is it?
I don't know what the picture is, but
I'll give you a picture. What's the title?
forcing it. It's like...
This is our host, Jess.
Maybe it's...
The Memorial Day Fiasco. Remembering all those that came before us that died so we could be free.
It should be Luke Skywalker trying
We're
to
talking about artists.
like trying to...
Of course, soldiers as well, but artists are soldiers too.
He's like, oh, he has one hand out.
Or like, oh my god.
It's got to be the girl.
I'm gonna get my face melted tomorrow night, huh?
Luke forcing himself on mind trick.
I'm into that. I'm not gonna fight it. Thank you, make me eggs.
Hey Jess, why don't you laugh or something?
I'll laugh when it's funny.
Oh. I gotta find out your laughing ability.
I know.
No, you did it right there, but no, like.
You were making me laugh last time we were together.
I know, but I don't remember what I was saying, or I keep saying it. I'll break you eventually.
Maybe.
Break your back. Just like fucking Darkseid Superman. Killed that motherfucker. You have a really like, not dry sense of humor, but you have a, like, you want to laugh, but you're not going to do it on purpose.
That's with you. That's not in general.
No, I feel like that's in
you.
general.
No, that's with you.
I don't know. Last time you didn't laugh at all. Alright, never mind.
I was also being a bitch because I was getting annoyed.
You weren't being a bitch to me at the end.
But I was annoyed.
No, you're being yourself.
I was annoyed.
At me?
No, I think he was Brad
That's
was
definitely
annoying me.
Yo, he's so stupid. He texted me the next day. He's
And
like,
I was already in a bad mood.
why were you talking shit to Jess about me? He's like, what are you trying to get with her? I'm like, dude, first of all, I would never talk shit about my friends get with a girl because that's the cheesiest fucking thing you could ever do in the world. Like he called you fat, but I really like you.
He called me fat.
No, he didn't call you fat. I'm just fucking joking around. Like,
I don't care. I'm just, it'd be really funny. I can't have a normal conversation.
sure.
I tried to light my cigarette on my desk.
You singe your hair?
Just my bangs.
Yep, hell yeah, I do that shit all the time.
You think your bangs?
Yeah, I trimmed them.
I don't have bangs anymore, but I did singe them. Well, I singed my eyebrows too, and I walked out.
Hey, I was just catching up on the chat. I think that's very insightful, Love and Larry. I appreciate
Like,
that.
look at me, like weirdly, and I was like,
Those
alright, whatever.
thoughts
I walked
mean
in
a
my
lot
car,
to
I looked,
me.
my eyebrows were gray, and I was like, whoops, like, I felt like I had snow on them.
She was saying, so many of my friends, artists, musicians, I see them struggle so much with the big questions with their own paths and careers, but then just when they start to have more financial sustainability, all those struggles just seem to go away. Just having a little of that financial sustainability grounds you a little enough so that all those, it feels extremely frightening and unsettling to not know if you are sustained.
Yeah, the saltines came. My mom made them.
Is it saltine, cinnamon, and sugar, and then cinnamon cheese?
Saltines, coconut, chocolate, butter, and
Oh, this is
caramel.
coconut?
Yeah.
No, but I thought they were like.
Sort of in progress. I think I might be done playing for the night. We are here in Brooklyn. We did the Fiasco. I had a little bit of an emotional breakdown on the stage. It was a bummer. It wasn't entertaining. I didn't pull it off.
No,
But
they're
it's
very addictive.
it's a Monday night, and I think we might drive to Jersey, get some rest. Chad's sick. I'm in a mood. Liz is healing up pretty good. Liz is sort of in charge at the moment. She's the strongest one of the bunch. Yeah, she's the she's the pillar. We take turns.
I didn't have a good handshake.
You did too, but
Right.
No, but you're a girl. I don't give you a fucking handshake.
No, you can also give me a handshake. Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
I'm not a
To a
freaky
girl?
girl.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I'm
It's not stupid. It's polite. You don't give a girl a man handshake.
Yeah, you
I heard that. I heard that.
I'd break your hand.
No,
No, there's
I heard that.
there's
Like,
two ways to basically approach anything. Like basically with guys. It's like if I go to meet a guy that's friendly and I give him a handshake, there's a certain amount of like handshakes.
How's your dad?
Somebody squeezed my hand too hard.
What's that?
Alright, no problem.
I think he's good.
It means they're
But
trying
I don't really know because I haven't been home in so long. I talked to him yesterday. He had a good day yesterday.
I'm more of like this kind of handshake with girls. That's the problem.
Because I got a little bit of this one, and then he definitely goes.
Alright, ready? Nice to meet you.
We're there.
See? Oh, my finger. Got him.
no, but it's
Really happy.
like, I don't know.
I'll take it.
Matter? You're not a girl.
I'm not a girl, but like,
You got a girl?
I'm holding that my
Yes, definitely kind of.
I didn't say you didn't have your own house. I just said you were a girl. And you said you weren't a girl, which is kind of weird.
I
Brothers.
said I am a girl. I'm not
Dad was out there and told me about it. And my brother Joe called. Well, we should.
That's all.
We're the center of this party.
No, you're a homeless species because.
Yeah.
That's the guys?
It would have been nice though. Not just to have been there, but to
Long Island?
like you can see it in high school.
Long Island?
Yeah, listen, I'm from Wisconsin.
Not gonna get
I'm
it
from
in
New
New
York.
York
I've been here 16 years. Like,
It is New York.
and you behave differently.
But I think in Jersey,
But
really all we need is
well,
spots.
Kind of creepy.
yeah,
Like
it's kind of groovy. It's kind of like it's kind of like how I roll.
It's a
I would have
seven on the group.
I would have
I'll
like.
come up like
You
a
just shook that beer.
like
That's how I got it.
crazy.
I'm not gonna hurt that beer.
I said you just shook it. You should probably get
It's
rid
gonna
of it.
take forever. And then I'm surprised in like a couple of days, a couple of good days rest, and not having to worry about anything.
What? I'm sure you won't be hurt.
Okay, ready to roll.
No, that doesn't hurt that bad. Oh, it hurts.
Something in August.
Oh, bear mace hurts.
Canadian.
No, I like you guys because you have like a small.
We got swag.
Kevin.
No.
No, we have swag. Oh, wait, no. By swag, I mean, we have swag, which is
You gotta
a
rest
present
more.
for everyone.
It's hard
No,
to get into Canada food.
something coming from a place where that's your heart of where you're from.
I was born in Rochester, used to live in Colorado, so New York's kind of my home away from home away from home.
It'd be really
No,
great to go back.
Zaxby's from somewhere.
He's from Long Island.
Yeah.
Maybe 7.
He's got a weird like, to elaborate that, but I'm just sense that.
No, but you are. Like you're
Forever. You have to get pardoned. You
I'm
have to
not
get
so right.
forgiven.
Like, I'm alright with that. Like, I've been
Kevin's trying to figure it out. You get a lawyer, fill out a bunch of paperwork. That's pretty much all it is. Hopefully there's not some kind of exam.
We make the time.
Yes, that's what I like.
Should have seen us in Switzerland.
Although
Actually,
that's
I'm
awesome.
saying that's why
Canadian
I like
tests
Culture sauce in Germany.
go up. Testing the manuality.
you yourself,
Really
you're
normal.
comfortable, but you also like open up to other people. I like that.
That's why I like chilling with people that aren't from Long Island.
Apparently, like, ever since 9/11, even like
Yeah, you know that.
30-year-old
That's why you're
suicide,
yeah, that's why you're being part of it. I like that.
ancient history.
Because I came from somewhere too that was very close, right?
Right.
And I was away from that for a long time. And I recognize that in people that are open, but they still have their shit in this place. But they're cool to other people. I don't hate that.
I'm hating on my one here.
It's a weird line to draw.
I don't think it's that warm.
Sucks.
I've been drinking a lot.
You get fall in love with people like that, Brad and Angel.
Want to hear something cool? It's totally not a lot of cool. Like, very grateful for the pocket. That's the blue from Budweiser. I swear my life and everything in books, and I have a set of dishes that only me and it have to share. But he sold it all. Like 1800s, 400, crazy ass money.
Right.
So I started my life. I swear to God, yeah, that's something I wouldn't even fucking do.
That's the thing about artists.
Same with something common. Actually, if you go to Busch Gardens,
The worst comes to worst, I really entertain myself. Better than anybody.
Wow, I come from that. That's my whole family background.
your family's up north. Mine too.
Kind of, yeah.
Mine too. Mine too. Yes.
Yes, they are. Yeah. You been to my
So,
yeah, that's my family. It's like that.
First I say no, they offer a second time to God.
My family be totally offended if you just sit
No, then when I started
like,
drinking,
comes out.
when I started drinking, then they might get really offended. They said they get hammered. That's just last time she saw me a fucking face plant. I was shit-faced. I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was funny. But that was pretty sweet and doesn't go off to the trip over there.
What is this? Just
I was ready for it. Both arms spread out.
Are you still casting?
24/7.
Yeah, die hard. What's your sign? What do you like?
Am I gonna get a ticket?
Isn't that amazing, El Stomaco?
What are you, a Libra?
Yeah,
Going over there.
for sure. Yeah. On the seesaw.
That's right. We're always trying to change shit, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Very indecisive. Yeah, is that the first time you saw that ad?
Not that indecisive though. You know what you want. Don't you? You know what you want. I don't find that you don't know what you want.
Right,
No, you actually really know what you want.
right.
You might want to please people, but at the end of the day, like with my art, I really kind of know what I want.
Right, right. Yeah, I got that.
You don't write like you don't know what you want.
Right,
You write from your gut.
right. Yeah. I think you're exactly right.
Yeah, man. You know that.
I don't know what people want. I don't know what people want.
Come on.
I know what I want. I don't know what anybody else wants. I'll try
You
myself.
never know that.
I know.
That's crazy.
Can't even tell you.
Right.
Like you guys. But they kill me. I love it.
Right.
It's easy to explain things in generality. It's just what everybody wants to be happening in their own thing. That's a simple way of explaining it, but if you're trying to give them the semantics, that's what it's about.
Right.
Semantics. I love semantics.
I like Animaniacs.
You want to talk about semantics? That's a whole other thing.
Right.
If you're looking for answers, it's just like the question of like, what's the meaning of life? You're never going to be able to answer it, even though that is a pretty good picture. But it's just like little answers.
That's not even a big picture. That's a ridiculous picture. That's a non.
I know the meaning of life, but I charge like $20 a day. You don't have to be an answer. Hey, I have to actually be on a shitload of mushrooms to tell you.
No, that's so stupid.
I cured cancer and AIDS on mushrooms, but I won't ever be able to.
That's something to do with potatoes. That's all I remember.
No, it has to do with those Doritos.
Fucking genius.
What is your beer? Have one of these. They're really fucking warm and
They're really
lovely.
warm.
They're crazy
Scared
warm.
me away.
They're like
You didn't even drink
warm,
one.
No, I couldn't do it. Scared me away.
sauna-ish.
No.
Yeah,
It's not really. I want to go with sauna warm because it's not hot.
It's a bit. It's very tepid. It's like a tepid back. Like,
Hey, at least I can tell you that it was cold before we got here. Kinda.
You're driving out
he drove up with that little semi of beer.
Yeah, semi beer in the back of the
Yeah, the semi truck was in certain lanes with this shit. Remember that?
It was cold. I tried driving here fast. It didn't work.
I think my Gator is so cold.
I feel like most people come here with that idea of what it is. It's not.
Oh, yes, it will.
Fiasco's dying.
Here we go, loop-de-loop.
Got a really good angle at her. Down by the front end of that. Oh, it's a chair table. Interesting. It was a hospital table.
All right, to Jersey.
You want your burger, Nathan?
I guess so.
There's pasta and two food.
Here we go, loop-de-loop. Here we go, loop-de-line. Oh, it's hot.
It's so hot.
Yep. Do what you like. Hey, Kabir.
Any of this now, or you want to bring it?
Yeah, we're gonna get some NyQuil up in here. Up in here. Up in here. We're winning. The creepers are definitely winning. Oh, I spoke too soon. I cursed you.
As the ball was flying over the fence, I was speaking. Sorry. Man Nomad was supposed to come fill out his paperwork to be the intern. And he didn't make it in, apparently. I brought an intern packet. What's Dextro? I'm cancers. Because I totally stepped on a thing, dude. So hurting. What is it? Dextromethorphan. That sounds great. Oh. Will it help with my cancer shifting? Here's Jordan Charger. Where you get it? Ooh.
Hi, you there? Well, how are you?
Aside from the host, not a single Nathan Moore fan.
Really?
Was there?
Probably not. Maybe.
New York City.
Actually, sketchy.
Okay. Yeah, no worry. No worries, man. We're exhausted anyway. You know, we've been going for a while. Just off the Delfest. It was long and awesome, but pretty wild, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, thanks so much. Oh my gosh, you're the sweetest. Yeah, how'd that go? Got it.
Would you take Robitussin and NyQuil at the same time? Oh, so you don't get trippy? Is that what you mean, El Stomaco? Keeps the kids from like doing whatever they call that. I'm gonna do what about an antihistamine and a NyQuil?
Can you just text it to me?
I'm not gonna overdo anything. I'm gonna go against the histamines, I think.
Yeah.
And NyQuils. Right, I think they're different.
Okay.
Where's dude? You know, hasn't been on in a long time. Monty.
Cool.
For a long time, right? Where's our resident nurse?
Right on. Yeah.
What do you think, F Monk? You got good advice all the time.
So do you think we've got like gear on the car? Do you think that it's okay in the car? Okay.
What's that stuff?
It's crunchy hummus. I'm sorry.
You guys resting?
Oh, we're talking to the people. Talking to the people. How's it feel to be on?
It's weird. I'm used to like talking.
Right, I know.
Really weird. Before I was like actually talking to people, but you know I can't hear what they're saying, so I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Right.
No, it's just because it's hot. Yeah.
Yo, Brooklyn.
Thank you so much.
There's no more chips.
Oh no.
More chips in the whole world.
I can go get some.
That was it. They're done with the chips. They've been putting. It's about time.
Yeah, sorry.
I've been waiting for this
Too
shit.
much plastic.
I've been waiting for it.
Pizza nuggets all the way.
Is that your paint job?
Not going.
Yeah.
No, I was admiring it.
Thank you. I ran out of paint and I got one. I actually haven't noticed it. Did you see my little paintings?
I just noticed it too.
Are
I've
these
got
yours?
some dumb little paintings I made a couple years ago.
The tide one?
I love that one.
I was totally into it.
And this way.
I didn't really get up in there.
Yeah, because this is where you're sitting, so.
Right, I was checking it out.
How do you and Nathan know each other?
Who are these people?
Festivals.
Just like bumping into
Oh, and then, helped Davis out one time after High Sierra. We were just going along for that.
They just got done with their festival. Oh, stuff with the festival.
Air conditioning.
Yeah.
It's not being sticky.
I know.
Where are they located?
Look at it.
Why are we picking that over here?
Get my brother to
Totally worth the not air conditioning. We drove like 300 hours so far. Save that fucking half hour, dude. Lock that down. Dude, saving. No. I'm totally just fucking with you.
Dad, he would definitely drive another half hour to sleep in some air conditioning.
That's my mom's house. I don't have my house here, so I would just go there. Until we get my 15-year-old brother groceries, but I feel like still, or I could just climb in the window like I used to.
Either way.
Right.
If I didn't go to fish, what would happen to my ticket? Easy to solve.
Depends. I mean, if I'm not 100%, I'm definitely not going to go. Just because, obviously I want to go more than anybody on the planet, but, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean,
Well, the thing that I'm gonna ask from you guys then, I know you're not planning a show, but maybe like we can make some time for my brother the next day then. We donate $500 there, $70 so just wanna like, you know,
Right. I mean, it's not a brother thing.
No, I completely, like,
reserve some time.
Totally.
I felt that when I realized he was going to be at that bar that night.
Right.
Just out of, you know.
Of course. I mean, dude, my intention is to go.
Yeah.
It's my favorite band.
I just wanna make that clear.
Right.
It's like, it's over $1,000.
Right. Well, I mean, my intention is to go. I'm just like not feeling good at all. Right. So, really, I definitely want to go. We're butting up against a 20-hour drive. From Mountain Dew? No, we're going from from Fish into a Fiasco, then to Mountain Jam, and then a 20-hour drive. Where? I know, I got you. Okay. I mean, what are you saying? That I should go while I'm sick? I mean, what are you saying? We've got a day off. I know what we're doing.
No, I'm just making, I'm just making sure that is there.
That's totally there.
Because I didn't, I thought you were saying that we go from Fish
No.
into driving a Mountain Jam into driving.
No, there's a whole thing, but the day off is after Fish.
Right, I was just making sure
Yeah.
that still existed.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to do this drive,
I mean, you guys talk through, you know, like, you just stay here. That's for you guys to decide. It's really beautiful out.
it's way cooler than the I'm out of tobacco, but I got some in the car. And the car is one block down to the right.
Yeah. And it's not even, it's on the block.
Let's just pull it.
Yeah, you can now reset, dude. Reset button. Now take there's a brick thing. Prop that next door is a locker. The first door.
Take the brick.
Yeah, like put the brick like as a blocker, just so it doesn't close. And if the other place is not air conditioned, you know what I mean? Why? Go on. Why drive extra?
So we avoid all the traffic that's going to happen tomorrow. So that we have, like,
Okay. Well, you figure it out.
you said he's got 3 big couches, 6 sets of air mattresses.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, I feel like, I mean, it's up to you guys, but I feel like it's more, it would be more comfortable, maybe? You know, a lot more, it would alleviate the sweltering hot
Where?
ride and traffic.
Is there parking there?
Yeah.
And we have to be, if we stay here, we have to be out of that spot at 11:30.
Right. And we're gonna catch traffic tomorrow. For
Okay.
sure.
Alright,
Like,
well, I'll
horrendous.
look this cigarette, I'll grab this shit. Go move it.
Okay.
Mhm. Hi, creepers. It is humid. Hi, Love and Larry. Oh, Gypsy. Thank you for making yourself easily accessible to me.
Gypsy's really awesome looking in a Brooklyn window
She's pretty awesome, isn't she?
out there in the sidewalk.
Well,
Amazing.
how much is that kitten in the window? Okay, what are we saying here? You know, we don't get all fucked up. Wait, what stuff did you say, Love and Larry? Kung Fu Panda 2? Oh, it's my brother. Billy, can't answer your phone right now. Okay, let's talk to Billy. Hi, Bill. Oh, that's okay. What was that? Yeah, we're gonna stay at Drew Bear's house. No, we're still in Brooklyn. Yeah, no way. I don't. Right. We don't have any money for that kind of stuff. Well, I'm probably gonna have to drive. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Is Mark there? Is Prescott there? Good for him. Setting the annex now. Oh. Half in the bag. Alright, well, how about I give you a call tomorrow? Okay. Then we gotta pack up and stuff here. Okay. Love you. Okay, bye. You guys see my sunburn? Check this out. See that? It's my sunburn. It's my tan line. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, we've been on the road for so long, we're all pretty tired at this point. It's hot, and I mean, just sometimes you just get down, and you need something to pull you back up, or I don't know. It's sad. It'll be fine. I'm going to be right back, okay guys? Love you. Thank you for Fiascoing with us, and we're gonna get on the road real quick here and drive to my friend Drew's house. He's a really awesome person. Hi, chick. I was just saying I'll be right back, okay? Just gonna have to leave you guys here though because I have to charge the computer. See you in a